Is that the guy that you would take? Obviously, Lacazette's gone now. Do you think that's the guy that will be able to take us to that next level?
I like Jesus, innit? And he's better than anything we've got at the club. So he's
Yeah.
definitely going to improve what we do.
Yeah, he's 190k he's asking for. Have you got any problems with that?
Bro, it's not coming out of my bank.
Yeah, facts.
I'm bored of Arsenal fans always acting like we always have to get the calculators out.
Mm.
Like we're always the accountants. Like, bro, at the end of the day, we're football fans, innit? I follow the team. Like, whether they spend a bit more money and they're having to pay interest payments, that doesn't actually affect my day-to-day life. But when they lose a game on the weekend, bro, best believe I don't want to speak to no one. I don't want to look at no group chat. I don't want to thingy. So as far as I'm concerned, I want to see Arsenal win games.
Yeah, facts.
I want to see us be competitive.
Yeah.
And that's literally all I ask for. Like, I'm not a fan who feels like we've got the God-given right to be successful in terms of winning trophies, etc.
Yeah.
But I feel like the size of the club we are, the resources we have, etc.
Yeah.
We should always be able to put out a competitive team, a competitive product. And yeah, that's what I want to get back to, man.
So it looks like Eddie's going to sign I say hopefully. You may think differently, but potentially
I like Eddie, innit?
Yeah, he's. I mean,
I
think it was.
Him. Like, I don't think he's starting number 9
Exactly.
for Arsenal.
Yeah.
I think obviously Gabby's probably being like Jesus is probably being brought in for that role.
Yeah.
But I see a sense in why keeping Nketiah is a decent idea. If the profile of striker we're going for right now is Jesus, someone in terms that, you know, if he's not there for whatever kind of reason,
Yeah.
someone who can still play in that similar kind of role,
Yeah,
you
and
know,
do a job.
in that same kind of mold, yeah, all right, the quality might not be
Different type of player as well, but yeah.
like but you know what I mean, like
100%.
in terms of what they can do generally will be very similar, like the roles that you can task them with.
Yeah.
So I just feel like in that sense, your game plan doesn't have to change dramatically from game to game, basically. So I feel like there is a benefit to having that, but I do also feel like we can't go into the season with just those two.
And that's what I was going to say to you, actually, because I kind of feel like I saw that I think it was nearly 40 goals that we scored less than Man City, you know. So I'm thinking like, yeah, we're going to look to give Eddie a new contract. Fair enough, he did come in. I think in the 8 games he came in, he scored 5 goals, which is more than Harry Kane. So he done well within that time, you know. Jesus has never been that guy to score, you know, 20 plus goals in a season, but he is an assister as well, and he links up the play well.
He's never really been
that forward,
the out and out
guy,
the main guy for them like that, really. I feel like he had spells at first. I feel like when Pep was first kind of teaching Aguero a bit of a lesson initially, when he first kind of come in and was you're not really doing things Jesus then was his guy, because he was, in terms of the press and everything like that, you know,
which he's excellent at.
A lot of other things that he wanted, until obviously Aguero managed to get back into the good books. But I feel like coming to Arsenal, being the main guy and whatever else, knowing that you're gonna be playing most weeks, as long as you're performing, that helps. Because I feel like obviously with Pep, you know, like everyone is getting rotated. Regardless. Like,
he's a nightmare for fantasy football, bro.
And that's what I mean. Like, I don't have a lot of Man City players in my team. Just
straight,
for that reason.
same.
I don't know if they're gonna play every week.
Exactly.
You know, so yeah, that's where he's a bit of a thingy. But on the whole, man.
Yeah, I agree with you though. I kind of feel that we need more than Eddie and Jesus. You know, I'm not a man who, everyone's arguing the point that, you know, is Eddie worth 100k a week? Like you said, you're not a man who can't.
You know what it
it's
is?
not your money.
Yeah? Like, I've been hearing a lot of debate about this, and I get it. Yeah, but you know, right now it's like he's the one with. He holds all the cards basically. Yeah, so it's like he's run down his contract.
Yeah.
So effectively, right now, Eddie is a free contract.
Yeah.
He's a Bosman.
Yeah.
So whatever club goes for him right now don't have to pay
fee
for him
for
or anything like that. So straight away he's going to be entitled to big money.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, for the fact that he hasn't got a thingy, whatever club. And if you go to a club in the Premier League and like I said, you're not going for a fee, you're going to be earning that kind of money.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's preposterous. You could say, all right, if we'd have tied him down a year ago, we could have probably tied him down for 60.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? As an example.
Yeah, yeah.
We could have been smarter with it. But obviously hindsight's always a wonderful thing, innit? Obviously he hadn't really had the chance in terms of the Premier League to prove it in terms of a consistent run of games. He got that at the end of this season. Shocked a lot of people, I would say, in terms of with some of his
he's done well, bro.
contributions
He's
and
done
his
well.
I thought some of his
pressing was-
overall
yeah, his
performances
pressing was
as well,
wicked.
like, it weren't even just like he was a fox in the box and nicked a couple
Yeah,
of goals
yeah,
here and there.
yeah.
I thought, like, his overall presence was felt
Bruv,
in
at the
quite a few of those games
beginning
that
of the
he played
season,
in.
everyone was saying Balogun's got to start ahead of Eddie, get rid of Eddie. Now we know that Eddie's the better player and
100%.
Balogun ain't quite ready. He probably needs to go out alone for a bit longer.
I feel like
Do you know what
his
I'm saying?
game elevated a bit and evolved a bit throughout the season as well. Eddie,
Yeah.
Because I don't remember seeing the kind of play that I was seeing from him. You know, like we were saying, like the more link-up play and things. He's always kind of more drifted on the periphery, you know, stayed on the shoulder of defenders.
Yeah, yeah.
things like
Bit
that.
selfish as well.
Yeah, a little bit more like the fox in the box.
Yeah,
like you're
yeah,
saying.
yeah,
But, I feel like his all-round game now, I feel like
100%.
you can tell he knew what Arteta wanted from him.
Yeah.
And I feel like he basically played that position to a T.
Yeah.
And in the end, like I said, I'm not adverse to giving him a contract, and I'm not also one of these fans at the minute that's sitting there like we need to be sell right now.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm looking at our squad right now, thinking it is mightily thin.
Bruv, one of the
Even
reasons...
with the El Neni one and that, it's mightily thin, bro.
One of the
We need to
reasons...
add right now.
Yeah.
Then we can worry about start getting rid, but we can't just keep chopping, have a first 11 and have no squad.
I saw what they were trying to do. They were trying to chop like the amount of players that we had in our squad, but the fact is that from January we rotated 14 players, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
14 players,
really
like, and that cost us, to be fair. So definitely we need some more players. I would say I would add on to Jesus. If we could get a Gnabry, oh my gosh, that would be wicked. But we've got a player that he's confirmed he's coming to Arsenal. Mr. William Saliba, boy. William, my guy. I thought he was gone, but I'm not even gonna lie. I thought he was gone. You say, does it feel good? Is that a play? Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's been a couple seasons, it's been a few seasons now that, and even Marseille got into the Champions League. I was thinking this guy was gonna just look to play for Marseille. He weren't really talking much. Do you know what I'm saying? I didn't like the fact that he didn't want to go out on loan allegedly in the UK, in the Premiership, and wanted to go back to France and all that. There was a couple things that I weren't too sure if we were going to ever see William Saliba play for Arsenal. And I wasn't sure if Arteta liked him as a player, but the guy, to be fair, the loan has worked out. You know, he was in team of the season in the French league.
Young player of the year.
Young player of the year as well. So he's a French international now. You know, he's a French international. I remember a couple Man United supporters, they were talking about Varane and all that. Hey, Saliba's on his arse, trust me. He's on his arse. Pause, bruv. You get me? Like he's soon to be first team for the French first team, you know, French international squad. So respect to him, man. But
they've got a couple of players in that squad, innit?
Yeah. But it's good that he's in the reckoning.
Yeah, he's in there. He's involved.
You know?
And whatnot. They're looking at him. They're including him in games. And and squads. So yeah, that's all positive, man. And obviously, I feel like that's a good like, you know, pat on the back for the season that he's had in France. You know? And obviously the plaudits he's been getting from winning Young Player of the Year, etc. So look, he's had a lot of rave reviews. I'm really looking forward to seeing what Saliba can do. I was worried we weren't really going to get to see him in an Arsenal shirt, if I'm honest with you.
Do you think it was handled well?
No, I never did. I never thought it was handled correctly. I'm hearing a lot of people running around now talking like, oh, it was a masterstroke by Arteta and all this business. But I don't know. Like, at the end of the day, he might not have been ready at that time or whatever, but I feel like he was a young kid and whatever, and certain things could have still been dealt with better.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Regardless if it, at the end of the day, he could have, we might have got to the right result at the end, but how we got there could have been a bit smoother. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, he's had like you said, there was all the question marks about where he went on loan, this, that and the other, but at the end of the day, like you've just said, all them things there. All the accomplishments he's won this season. You know, in terms of getting Marseille into the Champions League this year. You know, all the things that he won individually and whatever. So it's like he's had a good season. He comes back to Arsenal now. Hopefully, you know, motivated, wanting to show everyone what he can do right now. And I'm happy to see what he can do in our team, really, because I feel like there's a ready-made spot.
Yeah.
Because you see them minutes that new hairline Rob Holding was getting.
Jeez. If this goes, I'm going Turkey. Trust me, I'm going Turkey.
I feel a lot more comfortable with... You don't need it, fam.
Nah, not right now. I said if this goes, bruv. If this goes, bruv, yeah, I'm going Turkey, Ruben. Trust me.
Nah, but, yeah, like that's how I see it, man.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree, man. He's definitely. I'm so happy. He feels like a new signing to me. To be fair,
it basically is.
Yeah,
this season.
for
like,
real.
That is the centre back, innit?
Yeah.
Like addition. I heard we're looking for a potentially left-sided centre back as well, or whatever this summer.
Yeah, this Aaron Hickley or
that's left back.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Left back, and apparently he can play right back as well.
Yeah.
Or whatever. He's a bit versatile. Been looking at him. So there's a few players that we're looking at the minute. But we just need to get busy in it.
Yeah, 100%.
We need some upgrades in it.
And we need it early, bro. I don't want to see us trying to get these players at the end of the season and all of that. That's long. Like, we need to get this done now. This should have been planned out from January. If you aren't going to buy them in January, you need to get them now at the beginning of the transfer window. So hopefully that takes place.
I'm not sweating too much, but I just know
not right now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But in June. By the end of June,
brother, we're still talking about who we're gonna sign. Yeah.
We need to start seeing something creep over the line, innit? But yeah, because by pre-season, like you said, and whatever, in them games, because bro, I don't want no excuses. Like last season, we basically wrote off the first 3-4 games of the season.
Bro. Yeah,
like without having any of the players. To start
yeah, should be there. Yeah.
Like it was just long, bro.
Like, but I think the key thing that we've seen this season is the fact that, you know, Tierney can't last a full season. We know he's going to get injured. You know, even the likes of Partey, I don't know, since he's come to Arsenal, he always gets injured as well.
That's why I want,
you know, both quality players,
badly, you know?
bruv. And my man's flirting with us on. You see him? He's flirting with us, bro.
No, I'm seeing that.
Like,
I'm hearing Tielemans, and I agree with Tielemans. I want that.
Yeah,
because I fully
25
see
mil.
Yeah, and I fully see that he's an upgrade in the 8, on the left side of the 8.
Yeah.
Where Xhaka plays.
Yeah.
In terms of like his ball playing ability and whatever.
Yeah.
Like Xhaka's decent in terms of getting it up the pitch.
Yeah.
And like getting it through the lines up the pitch and out wide.
Yeah.
But you know, like there's certain times when you see him sometimes, in and around the box.
Yeah.
And he kind of don't know. He ain't got that guile.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whereas Tielemans definitely has.
He's got that pass. Yeah. No, definitely. But
So
respect to Xhaka though.
I'm not. That's why I'm not getting.
He stepped up to it.
I just feel like Tielemans will add. I feel
100%.
like it will unlock that left side of us a little bit more.
And he needs competition
going forward and whatnot.
You know,
but like you said, But that's where I feel like Basuma. And that's why I see Tielemans as more of the competition for Xhaka on that left-sided role.
Yeah, Basuma's Partey, right?
I would love Basuma for that Partey role.
So you're saying you're not going to give Lokonga that opportunity to kind of press Partey?
Bro, Lokonga, he's young, innit? Like, and I don't feel like, look, he's obviously got talent, but from what I've seen of him, he's not ready, like, to start like that. I don't feel like for us to be relying on him.
Yeah.
So like, especially like as Partey's understudy.
Yeah. Would you put him on loan next season?
Because from time we're saying El Neni.
Yeah, for real, bro.
In front of
big up El Nene though. Big up El Nene though, because he done his thing.
But then Basuma's a level on that.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
agreed.
There's levels to this.
Agreed.
Like, Basuma's levels.
Yeah.
Like to a El Neni, for example. Let alone Lokonga at this point in his career.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
So, yeah, for me, and that's the thing, man. I'm done waiting, bro. Like,
I hear you.
Like at the end of the day, I don't feel like it's much.
And we got Europe this season. Do you know what I'm saying? So we need to be ready for that as well.
We need a strike. Obviously, we need 2 strikers.
Agreed.
And the thing is, if we get the 2 strikers, that kind of, and one of them is Jesus. That kind of allows us not to have to get a winger for me this summer, because I feel like if we get 2 strikers, that kind of allows us to have the flexibility of Jesus, who can, play in the wide positions as well.
Agreed.
As and when. when necessary or whatever. So then it don't become such a dire need. But Yeah, we need two midfielders in my opinion, man.
Okay.
And we need two strikers, or if not two strikers, at least one striker. And
Yeah, I know it's not our money. I know you told me, bro, but it depends how much money they're going to give us to kind of to get these players. And also as well, the fact that we didn't get Champions League, I feel that will kind of hinder us in trying to get certain players that we want to get.
And you see that right there, fam?
Yeah.
What have I been saying, bro? What have I been preaching, bro, for time?
You've been preaching a lot, bro. Tell me though.
I've been
preaching a lot, bro.
I've been preaching because that shouldn't be the case, though, man. That shouldn't be the case, man. Bro.
Yeah.
I'm not happy.
Yeah, no, it still hurts. It still hurts, bro. Because you know what it is for me?
We gave them an excuse.
Yeah.
Bro. That's what we did. We
Yeah.
gave them an excuse. Like I was saying from time, if we get Champions League, there's no excuses. With the clear out we've had.
Yeah.
And having Champions League football, there's no excuses.
Yeah.
Now, as soon as the window's about to open, we're already hearing the murmurings. Oh, it might not be up to as many as 6 or 7, which Arsenal were initially planning.
Yeah.
It might now be only 4.
Yeah.
You know, you're
the
like,
PR's coming out.
Yeah,
you know, they're getting us prepared for what they're really gonna do. But yeah, bruv, still hurts. Don't want to go into it, but it still hurts. Like I kind of think like I was ready to be in the Champions League and have to chat for all them, man. Do you know? I was going to be ready. Do you know what I'm saying? We're back. Yeah, I can't even say that word. Certain arguments I have to simmer down now. I have to simmer down.
I got a certain man, like, bro, I even got my boss, JD, hollering at me, onto me at work, bro, I'm trying to get up. Like, listen, it's peak, fam.
Yeah. But we'll see, man.
I can't hide nowhere.
Yeah, no, facts. One thing I will say is that, one thing.
My football group chats, got everyone asking, where's my podcast?
Bro, you just got to put it on mute. Put it on mute, bro. Put it on mute. That's what you got to do, bro. Keep it moving, bro.
It's not the one.
Yeah. But one thing I'm happy about, we're being aligned with good quality players. So hopefully we get those players and they can take us forward. But I just want to finish up with Man United. Obviously, Ralph Rangnick, well, his name is, he managed Austria the other day. They won 3-0. So the talk is it weren't his fault. Yeah, I mean, it's the players' fault that they were playing so badly towards the end of the season. I mean, they were terrible. But talk to me in terms of that rebuild, bruv. Like, that's a big rebuild, no? You got the likes of Pogba going, you got Cavani, you got Jesse Lingard.
Bro, I've been saying about Man United from a long time.
Time.
Like, and everyone was like, kind of like, are you actually gonna say that? Like, before you get clipped up. I kind of saw it, man, for a little while.
Yeah.
Like, that they weren't gonna have the greatest season, bro.
Yeah.
But I could not see it go to this extent.
Yeah, bro.
And the problem is now, like, it's just crazy, bro. Like, it's crazy for them to have finished how many points behind even us is madness.
Yeah, bro.
Like, and they got Ten Hag, so obviously they're feeling a little bit more optimistic in terms of the fans.
Yeah, but they still ain't.
I feel like a lot of the thing that they were optimistic about was the fact that they had it looked like they were starting to have a bit of a structure in terms of like it sounded like they had a plan.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, Ragnick's coming in for this 6 months, steady the ship a bit.
Yeah.
Then he, like kind of analysing what's going on at the club. Then he's going upstairs.
That was a waste of time, innit? That Ralph thing was a waste of time, innit?
He's going to have a hand in bringing through the next manager. And so, for the style of play and whatever. And he's going to help identify players because, DOF is what his main thing is.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, okay. And then when you're hearing Ten Hag's coming in now, confirmed at the end of the season, whatever, you're thinking, all right, although they've had a proper crap end to the season, the plan still stands. Ragnick's going upstairs. Ten Hag's now coming in. It's confirmed.
Yeah.
They've got an exciting manager they're excited to see come in. Got a good brand of football, this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
So they're excited. And then, bang.
Yeah, so it's all a mess, bro. It's all a mess. Like, I just feel like the whole PR machine of Man United, they just been talking a lot of shit for a long time. And now the fans are starting to see
another process for them.
Yeah,
like,
it's that.
Where the regular, it's like, well, so hang on. So what was the last 6 months?
Yeah,
that was pointless.
But bruv, think how many players, because you got the likes, even Greenwood, bruv. Like, I know people don't like mentioning him, but he was a good player, bruv. And I feel like with them, we don't know what's going on with his court case or what's going on with his life, etc. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but he's missing. That was their future, so to speak. Do you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
what are they gonna do going forward? Now they, what's his name?
Because in the debate, innit, of all like the young players, like
Yeah.
Foden, Saka, and whatever, that was the next one.
That was the guy. Yeah, Greenwood.
So
Yeah.
he was being put in that conversation as one of the star boys, representing Man United. So
Yeah,
it's like,
Rashford ain't doing it no more. Do you know what I'm saying?
no.
So
and he'd kind of grown up a little bit more, innit, like in terms
Yeah.
of like he was more seen as a senior player now,
Yeah.
kind of thing in terms of compared to.
their rebuild is bigger than Arsenal's, right? Would you say? I mean, we know that the key things we need is firepower.
This is the thing where we talk about the rebuild, yeah, because like what we touched on quite a few times.
Are we ahead of
Depends on
him?
the manager, like when I
Yeah.
look at the manager,
Yeah.
because
You're right.
if they would have gotten, I know we've said it many a times,
Yeah.
if they've got a Conte,
Yeah,
or
it's
someone
true,
like
man.
that at that
It's
time,
true.
bro. Someone who's looking to win now,
Real
this,
talk.
that, and the other, yeah. The
Yeah.
next 2 years, he wants to really have a push at winning
Yeah.
some shit.
Yeah.
Like then bang.
Yeah.
He's your guy, innit? Do you get what I'm saying?
100%.
And he would have had the squad to do that.
Yeah.
But I feel like with the Ten Hag group now, I feel like it's more of a philosophy thing and this, that, and the other, and having to get. It's a system. I feel like Ten Hag's going to be a system guy.
Yeah.
Like, he's going to have players that are going to fit his system and all this business, yeah? So then, like what you said then, automatically now it becomes a rebuild.
Yeah.
Because not every player there is built to
For his
play
system.
the football that he's going to want to play.
Yep.
So like you said, it is going to be a rebuild. Whereas if they'd have gone another route, do you know what I mean? More short term, they could have tried to, threw a little bit more money at it this summer again, for example.
Yeah.
And then just gone for a last hurrah to try and win with the players they've got. But at the moment, I feel like they've got a bit of a mixed bag. They've got players at the end of their careers like Ronaldo.
They've got players from different
players like
managers that are trying to mold
That's what I'm
together.
saying. But the one good thing for them is that they've got a lot of them clearing out this summer that they haven't actually have to do anything with. So like your
Yeah.
Lingards, Pogba,
Just going. Yeah, free transfer.
for themselves. So they're all gone, innit? So
Yeah.
the next manager don't have to kind of deal with that. But there's still a lot of refreshing of that.
I still feel that they need to go for players that, like, in the past, may not have gone for the big star, so to speak, the Pogba, the Sanchez. Do you get me? The Jadon Sancho. I kind of feel that this time they need to go for the quality youth players, similar to what we're trying to do. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they're being linked with that Timber guy from Ajax. He's a bad boy. From what I've seen of him, he looks like a decent player.
You're saying, yeah, they do to a certain extent, yeah, need to go young, but I don't feel like they need to focus solely on young players. I feel like they can go for more players that suit the system that they're trying to achieve, yeah. The reason I say that, yeah, is because Man United being Man United, they've got the resources, unlike Arsenal.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't feel like they need to do it the way we do it.
Okay.
Because although they've got owners like us in that they don't spend their own money,
Yeah.
the resources Man United generate themselves are more than what we generate. So what we're actually able to do in any given one window compared to what they're able to do in any given one window is two different things.
All right.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I agree with you. So I think, let me change that then. So I think what they need to do is try to get the player, even if he's a star, that fits the system rather than get the player because he's a superstar. Because there's certain players that they've got in the past, I feel.
That I agree with.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a young player,
Yeah,
but a
yeah.
player that fits the system.
Yeah,
That's what
exactly.
That's
Yeah.
what I'd go
So
with. Because they've got the money to do that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and the reason we have to go younger is because we're paying more for potential.
Yeah.
So it's like you're paying before they're that caliber where you're like, they're definitely it.
Yeah.
Because that's when your Reals and them man are all coming for them. Then all of a sudden we're right down the pecking order. It's
Yeah.
too late.
Yeah.
So we're having to come that little bit before that and gambling. So a bit like the Ben White thing.
Yeah.
That was the gamble.
That was
you know,
the gamble,
we gambled
yeah.
on the potential.
Yeah.
We're big on it.
Yeah.
And we're hoping it's gonna pay off.
Yeah.
In the long run. And I feel like Man United, the difference is they can say, well, I'm not gonna spend 50 on thingy. I'm just gonna spend 100 on Harry Maguire.
Yeah. For real.
I'm just, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
the here and
yeah.
now. At the time, they thought that was the thing that was gonna solve it.
Yeah.
Obviously, hindsight's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, no, definitely. We'll see how that materializes for them, man. I forgot my train of thought. What I was gonna say with that. I would say that Tottenham have made a good signing with what's my man name from Inter Milan?
Perisic.
Perisic.
The
Yeah,
terror.
he's old, but he's a quality player still. Like, and he's still at the top of his game. It seems for me personally. I just want to say one more thing that I want to. 2 more points because we're about to just finish it up. Firstly, I wish that wanted to add that I wish that Man United did get the Conference League, because that would have been complete banner. Like, I wanted them to get that Conference League group, man. Yeah, bro, I was so angry.
Because West Ham, man, like,
yeah,
games, bro, to not win this season, that was not one of them.
Exactly,
bro. I've
bro.
been rooting for you in a lot of big games this season.
Now they're Man United, man. Their chest has gone back up there because they know that we can't really say much. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're in the same competition.
You're in the same boat.
Like, you made the best season.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's all you did.
We're in the same competition. So
exactly. So I was a bit angry with that.
Innit? But there's still like, it was still at least 12 points or something different.
Yeah, exactly.
So like, boy.
Yeah, onwards and upwards, man. We'll see what happens for the new season, man. Last thing I was going to say, Mbappe, man. We're hearing, he's getting £1 million a week.
We didn't even touch. Sorry, bro.
Go on,
we didn't
bro.
even touch on the Ivan Perisic thing.
Sorry. Do you know what? I'm seeing the time and I was trying to rush towards the end, but let me just revert then. So yeah, Ivan, that's a big player. Talk to me.
Ask you, like, what did you think of him in terms of as a signing? Obviously, his age at the moment.
Yeah.
Where do you see him playing? Is he going to be playing like more of a wing back? Do you think?
Yeah.
Or is he going to be like a winger? Like, how do you see him fitting in this system? Do you see it being a good signing? I mean, he looks like he's on big money.
Yeah, I think he's coming towards the end. Was it a free?
Yes, I believe it was actually.
I'm not. Yeah, okay.
That.
Listen, a guy like Ivan Perisic, I think he's got so much experience that he's definitely gonna add something to that squad. And one thing I've learned from this season, I do trust Conte. So there's a reason he's gone back for that player. We'll see how he adjusts to the Premiership, because the Premiership's a lot faster than the Italian league. Do you know what I'm saying? Right. So there's a lot of adjusting to do, and at that age, bruv, because I know, like,
it's not like the club
when you get older,
he's there on the right side.
Exactly,
in age, innit? And the physical barrier.
And when you get to them ages there, you slow down. Trust me. So yeah, man, we'll see, innit? Like, would I want him for Arsenal? Personally, not, to be quite honest. Like, I like what we're trying to do. I do think, we do need a bit of experience, but I kind of feel he's a bit too old for what we're trying to do. I think we've done that before. You don't agree?
No, I just mean I'm saying I'm not on it for us.
Yeah, I'm not on it.
I could see him doing a job for them.
Yeah.
In the left wing back role, especially like later on in games or things like that, where they have to switch it up, chase the game, whatever. I could see him being a dangerous option,
Yeah, and he's got the experience
down that left hand side or whatever.
Exactly, and he's got the experience in the Champions League and them things. So
Conte, tailor making a little system for him.
The thing that we've seen is that Conte's got a plan. So whatever player he gets, I kind of do trust what he's doing. He's obviously a quality manager. So we'll see. It's a decent signing, but I'm not worried by it. I'm not scared by it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Can I throw something left field at you then?
Show me.
About while we're on Tottenham.
Go on.
Because I don't like talking about the scum.
Yeah. It's quick thing.
Bow. Gareth Bale. He's left Real Madrid now on a free.
Yeah.
Obviously there were talks about him retiring, but now with Wales qualifying for the World Cup, being in England's group, nonetheless, do you see him potentially making a comeback at Spurs?
Nah.
And if so, do you think it would be a good idea?
Nah, I think he's. I wouldn't. People say that when he came back the last time, he done decent and he was all right. He came on for a few games and he made a bit of a difference. But I think if for any club, even like Tottenham, I think you're trying to move forward and he's coming towards the end of his career. Yes, they did qualify for the World Cup now, but I still think that he's coming towards the end of career. It's like even Aaron Ramsey. Like, for me personally, it's like with relationships, I just don't go back in it. Like, you just got to keep it moving forward, So with certain player, apart from Gnabry, I'll bring him back. So I change. I know. There's certain times you have to revert to and you say, Gnabry is a player I would bring up because he's at the right age. For me, Bell he's a bit over it in terms of age, and I wouldn't do that if I'm honest with you. Would you?
What?
Bring back Bell? Man forgot his own question.
No, I wasn't sure what part of the question is asking.
Okay.
Personally, obviously, no. I can see a Tottenham fan saying do it.
You know, if you can
nostalgia.
If you can get a Gareth Bale that's, you know, motivated, I suppose.
Yeah.
Going into a World Cup year, etc. Maybe he could give you something. The reason I see it maybe being a potential possibility as well is because we're talking Conte.
Yeah,
and I feel like with the signing of Perisic, which we've just seen, he's looking to try and do something now.
Yeah.
He's not trying to build this squad for the future. And whatever, like,
agreed.
necessarily. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he's still trying to get players in that can help him win now and have that experience, etc. And I think Bale on a free.
Yeah.
Again, even if he only comes in for a certain amount of games during the season.
Yeah.
Just the effect of him being there, etc., whatever, being able to contribute something, will give them something, innit?
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
So I could see that potentially happening for the simple fact that Conte's there.
Yeah.
And I can see them, you know, seeing it as, you know what, maybe we can take him for a season.
Yeah,
two max.
I feel you've gone too far. It's not gonna happen, personally. But we'll see. We'll see. You know,
I heard some murmurings. I just thought I'd ask the question.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Well, listen, we're gonna end it because you've been chatting all day, bro. Like, you asked this guy to talk for 5 minutes, hour later, and we're still here. You get me? But listen, one thing I was just gonna say is Mbappe. Is it? You got £1 million obviously a week.
Question.
Yeah, I'm about money.